if you've driven around the area of Cole and Fairview in the past few years, you may be wondering why nothing has been built on the lot that used to house Cole Elementary School.
I was wondering the same thing, so I made some calls hoping to find out what, if anything, will replace the historic structure. Long before the intersection of Cole and Fairview became one of the busiest in Idaho, a historic building stood, its iconic bell tower reminding residents of a simpler time when 4 rooms were used to educate elementary students here.
Cole School was really a landmark, an icon, and if you go up and down Fairview today, it was the major building that set a tone.
But after students stopped roaming the halls here, the Boise School District decided maintaining the building would not be an option. The roof leaked and the district was spending thousands of dollars to maintain the structure, which was built in 1903. Despite objections from preservationists like Bertram, the district demolished Cole Elementary and Franklin Elementary. For more than 100 years, this is where kids came into the front of Cole School. Now, 7 years after it was torn down, all that remains is an empty lot. The lot at Cole and Fairview eventually sold to the Maverick Corporation for more than $2 million. The Franklin School site was also sold, partly to the same corporation and partly to the city of Boise for a proposed park. Dan Haller with the Boise School District says the money raised from both sales is being used for facility improvements and planning. Maverick is hoping to build convenience stores on both lots, but when those might be built is unclear. Bertram says many people, including those who went to school under the iconic bell tower, feel replacing historic structures with gas stations takes away from the charm of their neighborhoods. He hopes the new owners will do something to preserve that history.
That would be something that would be appropriate, even if it is a convenience store, to do an interpretive sign on the corner with a photo of the building and a little history and incorporate that into the lasting legacy of the community.
Preservationists say the demolition of Cole and Franklin schools sets a bad precedent. They fear the district will eventually demolish other historic schools like Boise High.